Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Balance Inspiration. Today I wanted to talk to you about taking your shot. And it's funny because I was just admiring this Notre Dame shirt, and it kind of made me think also of taking your shot. That's not what made me make this video, but I'm a diehard Notre Dame fan. I was, man, I've been a little bit salty just kind of seeing them almost make it to getting that championship, but sometimes you fall just a little bit short. And for all those other Bama and Clemson fans, whoever you're rooting for, there ain't too many teams that have a movie, an epic movie that's changed tons of lives, like my boy Rudy and them Notre Dame. So I'm gonna still root for them. Born and raised Indiana. But back to my video, taking your shot. I've been messaging somebody that's, I guess, famous, successful, whatever you want to call them, for a couple weeks now. And you know what? Today I finally took my shot of asking for some help. Of course, it was messed with a skirt. I don't think so. I don't know you. You can't, why should I help you? Never mind the money I've already invested into this person, their books and programs, and already told my wife I was about to go to a program. Regardless if I don't know them, I was about to. But sometimes in life you take those shots and you get met with the stop sign. No, thank you. You gotta realize that they probably get thousands of messages every day of people wanting these handouts. So I was already, somewhat expecting that roadblock. But you know what? At the end of it, I felt great. I got met with a no, and kind of blew up on me. But I was actually happy at the end of that, because I was like, you know what? I know that at the end of my life, I'm never going to look back and say, man, I wish I woulda. I wish I would. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have took that leap. I wish I would have just asked. Because, I was raised, the only question there's a dumb question is a question not asked. And the answer to a question that's never asked is always no. So I always would have wondered. And today I just ask you, are there things that you are resisting doing because you're scared, you're timid, you're afraid of the response you're going to get? You might be met with rejection. You may start a business and it fails. I've partnered up with the wrong people and the business has failed. And man, it was hard times, but the lessons that I learned through it and the wisdom and knowledge that I gained from it, it keeps setting me forward. And you know what? There's times where, man, I was going through some rough parts in my life because I was like, man, this business failed, or man, this idea didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But if you look up the statistics on how many businesses actually fail, sorry, the bugs, it's not actually the best gamble. It's almost like rolling dice, because you could be the hardest worker in the world and some things not go your way. I mean, if you just started a movie theater and you're like, man, this has always been my dream, start a movie theater, bam, COVID. Or like for me, I'm doing general contracting and remodeling, and the prices of everything has been price gouged. I mean, you look at a sheet of lumber used to be $7, now it's $65, and it's made it really hard on the number one industry in the world. Is pretty much construction. So there's going to be things that come your way, curveballs, blocks in the roads. And I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, you know what, last night I actually prayed about it. I was like, God, show me a sign if I'm supposed to actually ask this person, because I've been talking with them. I'm like, God, did you put this person in my life for a reason? And as soon as I got on Facebook this morning, bam, the very first post was actually his, saying, you know what, if you don't take, pretty much in a nutshell, if you don't take risk, you're never going to achieve them. So I was like, man, God, bam, there's my sign. I'm going to reach out to this person. But you know what? I may have been, God may have aligned it where I was supposed to reach out to them so that it redirects me and I don't chase a empty dream or somebody that God didn't want me to align with. So everything happens to you, you know, and for you. It's not to you. It's not a curse. It's not like, oh, poor me, and you know what, this day is gonna be, you know, a mope or something. No, it may be a redirection to save you a lot of heartache, save you a lot of money. I mean, this program's like $75,000, and it may have been leading me towards another program, or it may have just been a test. Like, hey, how are you gonna handle this roadblock? You know what, that may have just set up a beautiful relationship by the way I responded. You never know what's going to happen, but if you stay true to you and you continue going after what it is you want to go after and the dreams you want to achieve and the goals, you know what, you'll never look back at the end of your life and say, man, I just wish I would have taken that risk. Because I've heard so many times people just saying that's the worst knife in the gut, is never going after them risks, playing it small, taking it easy, not taking risks, and just having that 9 to 5 that you want to just blow your head out at the end of the day because somebody's telling you what to do, when to do, how to do it. No, you can't go see your kids at their school recitals. No, you can't go speak at a children's prison. I mean, I had the head person at Angie's List tell me, no, you cannot go speak to those kids on a Wednesday afternoon, leave work a half a day early. And I said, you know what, that's the day I quit. I walked out because I was like, you know what, I know your value in me is only as far as how much I sell for you, and that's it. You don't care about my dreams and goals. If one day I want to become a public speaker and build rec centers for kids and help these kids that are in jail, you know what, most of the kids I talk to, they have been beaten, molested by their own parents or family members. Their parents were drug addicts, alcoholics. You know, that's what they got thrown into. And what do you think's going to happen? Yeah, they go down that same cycle and they get into some trouble. But when I opened up to those kids, they just wanted to be loved, and they wanted somebody to believe in them. So you know what, today I believe in you. Go after your dreams and goals. Take that risk. It may be the redirection that you've been needing to set you on a journey into a career that is about to be the happiest years of your life. If you know anybody needs to hear this, please like, share, comment, tag them. You know what? Put their name in the comment section. Just give me some feedback and say, man, I've been there before, because that's going to make it to where all your people see it, and somebody that's just been struggling to go after it may hear this and they may go. And just so you know too, there may be things, there's likely going to be a bunch of things that's going to be hard when you go after it. But I'll tell you what, your shoulders are going to keep getting stronger, and you're going to eventually go. If you never quit, you're going to eventually get there, because that's the only time you can fail is if you quit. So do not quit. Go after your dreams. And you know the drill. Every single day, we're getting closer to being boundless. See y'all later. I'm about to kill some of these annoying bugs. Have a good one.